this will send out a notification to folks. Fixing to find out. Alrighty. Okay. Let's see. Yay, is it finally? Woohoo! Alright, yay! It made an announcement. Yay! Hello, Nicole Couture and Emily Bodog and Wang Vu and Jennifer Johnson, Terry Moore, Paxton in the house. Hello, y'all. Hello, hello. Thank y'all for being here. And Christine Covey, hello. Awesome. Emily was like, oh my God, I made it. Yeah. Hello. I'm perking all right. I don't look like I'm perking all right. I got some hella bags and dark circles going on right now. Which, ironically, I slept really, well, not really well last night. I slept decent last night. It was just literally for the 3 or 4 nights before that, I slept like absolute garbage. And it has affected my eyes and the look of my face. So one good night of sleep has not resolved how I looked from a fuck ton of bad sleep. But here it is, whatever. Natcat180, hello, hello. Yes, I wanted to do a live because last time we did a live, it had been 3 months since I had done a live last time. So when I did the last live, yeah, I was like, holy crap, how long has it been since we've been live? And I counted, it was literally 3 months. I was blown away. I'm like, okay, unacceptable, totally unacceptable. I've got to figure this out. And so I put a reminder in my phone, and I had to snooze my reminder in my phone for like a week or so to be able to finally have the time and ability to do it. But now it's only been 1, 2, 3. It's been 2 days shy of 1 month. So not even a full month. 1, 2, 3. Yep. If I had gone live on Friday instead of today on Wednesday, if I had gone live on Friday, it would have been 4 weeks exactly, 1 month exactly. But nope. We're 2 days shy of a month since I've been live last. So yay, I was able to go live in less than a month, technically, wink wink, since the last time. I can't wink. It looks like my eyes spasming. It doesn't look like a, you know how some people wink and it's like so smooth and beautiful and alluring and sexy and charismatic, and when I do it, it's kind of like, you okay? You okay? Sure, okay. That's what it looks like when I do it. So, there, make of that what you will. Let's see. Camila Anselmo, hello. Awesome. Natcat says, wow, that long ago seems like yesterday. Well, I guess so, yeah. The one that's about a month away, it doesn't feel like it's been a month since that one. The one that was 3 months, it did feel like it was a while, but it didn't feel like 3 months. Like, that felt kind of, exceptional. But for it to be a whole month away from the last one, yeah, it does feel like, are you sure? Because I think it was a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, but no, it was a month ago. It's freaking weird. It was on Friday, December 23rd. So, yeah, really weird. So this one here, we're on the 18th, right? Yeah. I'm like, come on, phone, come through, tell me where we are. I rely on my phone way too much for stuff. It's pathetic. But I mean, honestly, when you have like 3 different jobs and you have to do the personal life, puppy parenting, house stuff, all the things as well, my phone looks ridiculous. Like, you see all that calendar crap and how there's so many different colors. There's a different color for people who schedule private readings. There's a different color for each of my 3 jobs. There's a different color for when it's someone's birthday and I need to remember it. there's a different color for everything. It's ridiculous. Boomer, hello. Hello. Right at home, hello. Theodore Lutjen, hello. And Gwen Harris, hello. Yay. So glad that y'all are all here. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Frozen eyeball wink. Hello, Christine. Oh, man. You're too nice, Theodore. I look like absolute garbage right now, but it's okay. I have embraced that. I'm literally right out of the shower. Well, I mean, I dried my hair. I'm out of the shower, put product in my hair, dried it, and am here. So literally not a drop of makeup here in this. It just pajama shirt. It's what it's going to be today. Today is the quick hangout because I technically have a lot of stuff that I'm still supposed to do. I've got a lot of work stuff that I still need to do and take care of, but I needed to take a break from work stuff. So I took a shower as a break from work stuff and did all this, and I'm like, I still need more break. I need extended break. I'm still not ready to go back to work stuff right now. I still need more break. So this is my more break, is getting to chat with y'all for a little bit, and then I'll run off before supper time and start. I mean, technically, I guess now is supper time, but whatever. I'll run off sometime before then to start finishing. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Stuff that I need to do. I did as much stuff as I think I need to do for one of the jobs. I need to do more stuff for another job. Yeah. There's a couple of emails I need to get to on that and some stuff I need to sort out before I can call it a night. But long story long, here's a break. So, having a good break with y'all. Alrighty. Let's see. Puppy winks are the best. I know, I love puppy winks. My puppies wink and they're so cute when they do it. I'm like, oh, look at you. Oh, and it's ridiculous, but I love it. Jessica Eileen, hello. Huang Vu, you says, oh my God, you can tell how long this day has been. My brain is not computing well right now. You said, damn, 28 months. You were the person that inspired me to buy a tarot deck. Oh, and start looking into esoteric stuffs more. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. I can't even handle that, Lord. Well, thank you. That is so cute and so sweet. And gives me all the warmth and fuzzies and everything. So, love it. I'm glad that you have felt inspired to buy a tarot deck and look into things. I hope that has been a fun... Oh, the bunny and the sounds and things again. Okay, yeah. My sound was off for this whole time, so if it's already done it to y'all, I didn't hear it. I just turned up my sound. I don't even know why I did, and now I hear the bunny again. I forgot that I was going to look into that. Let me write that down, because apparently if I don't write shit down, either on my phone or on my handy dandy sticky notes, I don't remember. So, look into sounds for lives. Okay. I've got a note. I have a note in place. But anywho, I hope that your journey is treating you well with that. Awesome. That's so sweet. Dear says, I just had to buy a new phone today. It's ridiculous. I swear. This phone, oh God, I don't even know how many. I think I've had this for about 2 years. The idea of trying to get another phone, I'm like, oh, please God, I can't right now because of all the reasons. But like, please stay good. Don't fail me now, phone. I got so much shit in here and I don't want to have to figure out how to transfer it and all that. And I know it's supposed to be easy and yada, yada, yada. I don't trust it. Aw, Theodore. So, about you saying love that hair. Well, so what happened was, y'all are gonna hear this first. The 17 of you who are in here, out of all the other people on my channel, y'all have seen in my videos lately that I have been threatening to pull out my old wigs to give my bio hair here a break from all the trichotillomania. I've had trichotillomania since I was 8 months old. Basically, I can't really remember any days of not pulling my hair out. It happens literally every day, but some days are worse than others. And I feel like in the last, I don't know, let's see, this month, December, November, and in October too. The last, I guess that's 3.5 months or so, I have gone way overboard with the pulling out the hair. I've got my bald spots coming back in like they used to. And whenever I start getting my hair being that thin and that balding, I end up having to go back to wigs. Mostly, like, one, because it looks thick and looks like I want it to look, and two, because if I have a wig on, I can't reach my bio hair to pull it out. So yeah, I can pull it out once I take the wig off at night to go to sleep, but I at least can't pull it out during the day while the wig is on. And so I think I'm going to have to go back into wearing wigs again. This is the first time I have allowed my hair to be styled curly in, God, I want to say it's 2 months, because back in December, a month and a half at least, because sometime in December I started having to write that long ass report for the job, and I was like, I don't have time to do the curly hair thing. I don't have time to figure that out. I'm gonna flat iron it. And so I was either flat ironing it or just not doing anything and just throwing it back in a ponytail, and just being lazy as fuck for a month and a half with my hair. And so now I was like, okay, today I'm gonna style it curly one last time before the wigs come back again, before the wigs get implemented again. And so this is me styling my curls one last time before I bring the wigs back. That doesn't mean this will be the only time I style my hair curly. I'm sure it'll be curly at, various points throughout the future. Whenever I go to the beach, for example, anywhere that's like a hot, humid, wet, windy climate, there's no point in me even trying to straighten my hair or wear a wig, because that type of salty, wet air tangles wigs up to all be damned, and it will turn my flat ironed hair looking like a frizzier version of this. And so there's no reason to even fight my natural curl in those environments. I have to just wear it curly in those environments. So anytime I go to weather like that, go to the beach or anything like that, I'm going to have to wear it curly. I know I'm just talking on and on and on. I'm rambling. I'm so sorry. Just let me go. Just let me go. So I know I'm just going to have to embrace the curl in those environments. But outside of that, probably going to be wigs now. So I figured I'd just, like I said, one last time before wearing the wigs, as this being my regular hairstyle. So, yep. This was my regular hairstyle for 2 years, I think it's been now that I've worn it curly like this. 2 years, which for me is an exceptionally long time. I, as a triple fire sign, as somebody whose natal chart is 65% fire, I get really bored really quickly and need a lot of change up and flavor all the time. And I am one of those people that changes up my hairstyle so freaking often. And if I'm not changing up my hairstyle, then I'm changing up my hair color really often. And in the last 2 whole years, I have not changed up my style or my color. And that is unheard of for me, to go 2 whole years with the same color and the same style. Unheard of for me. So I'm like, okay, I can't handle it. I gotta do something. I'm sure some of y'all are the same way. Some of y'all gotta get bored with your hair too. But anyway, long story long, I'm sorry, Theodore. This is one of those here's a nice one for the road kind of a thing. As Denise also under there says, hair looks great. I know I'm going to disappoint a lot of people. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, man. I feel you, Nat Cat 180. I feel you. Emily Voldark, too, for her 28 months. And Terry Moore, too, for her 28 months. Emily says, me too, LOL. And Terry says, we are all here for our special being family. Aww. And yeah, Wing Blue says, hee, we are the OGs. Y'all are the OGs. That's crazy. Wow. Thank y'all. I mean, thank y'all, OGs. Like, legit, thank y'all. Because it's, like, my brain can't even with that. Like, just, wow. That's just real, I don't know, that's just such a sweet compliment. Like, that somebody would care to be a member of the Perk Squad for 28 whole months, that they would care to do that because there's something about it that they feel like is worth it for that long. Like, that to me is probably one of the biggest compliments you could get. Like, just thank y'all. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, man, got a lot on the USA reading. That thing grew legs and ran off on me. I was like, the hell is happening here? It was a lot. It was a lot. Corey H, hello. Caught alive. Sweet. Yep. This is my break in between showering, which was supposed to be my break from work, and then I decided to take a break even from that because I'm like, I still need more break before I go back to work. So y'all are my break, which means it does have to be a quicker live than some of my normals. Like, usually my lives are anywhere from, like, the shortest ones I think are usually like an hour and a half, and the longer ones go like closer to 3 hours. So like my lives can go kind of nuts here. But today I'm going to have to keep it shorter, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no. But I wanted to do one, damn it. I wanted to have one. It's been almost a month since the last one. Let's see. Denise says that I'm reading for your sister, Laura B., one of the next days, unless I already have. No, it was close to your reading date. Let me see. Tomorrow. I read for your sister tomorrow. So, that's awesome. I'm excited to meet your sister tomorrow then, Denise. I love that. Very cool. Let's see. We're having visions. Interesting. Aw. Thanks, Terry. Everyone liked the stream. Well, if there's something about it to like, I suppose. It's just, it's just not much happening here, but hey. Yeah, living with trichotillomania sucks, especially when you have a legitimate identical twin sister who does not live with trichotillomania, so she can grow very long hair all the way down to her ass really easy, and it looks great. And growing up, all the guys wanted her, and if they couldn't get hair, I guess I'll ask you out, B. No. You asked my sister out because you wanted to go out on a date with her, and she said no, and so now you're going to ask me, like, are you kidding me? And so that, like, my whole life, it's like people want her look more or whatever, and I wanted her look more, but I couldn't have it because stupid trichotillomania, and so gives me a complex, but I'm glad for wigs. I just wish decent wigs weren't so fucking expensive. The only wig I have right now is my Tati wig, the wig that I wore back in the day for a Tati video one time. And so if y'all see me wearing a wig in future videos, which you most likely will see me wearing a wig in future videos, it's going to be the long Tati wig because that's what I've got. But that one, I mean, it's a nice wig, but it's not even considered like the nicest of wigs. It's just a blanket nice wig. It's not like an Amazon special kind of thing. It's just a decent nice wig, but it's a synthetic wig. It's not a human hair wig. It's not it's got wefts in it. It's not hand tied, and still it full retail price with no discounts is like $400. So I waited the longest for it to go on sale. And I bought it on a sale with somebody's coupon code so that I could get it for $250. So at least I was able to get a hell of a discount. But even that, I mean, $250 is still like, that's pretty excessive. I'm like really destroying my pants right now. Okay. Wow. When there's a thread and so you're like, I can pull that and snap that off real quick. Yeah, I just tried to pull a thread and snap it off real quick from the drawstring of my pajama pants. And that just happened. The thing is, y'all, I know better. I know better than to pull bullshit like this. Come on now. You're almost 36, girl. You know how to handle this. Stop these shenanigans. Man, some people think I'm smart. That's funny. That's funny. That's real funny. So yeah, long story short, wigs are expensive as shit. So that's the only one I have right now. Maybe one of these days later on this year I'll get more, but I'll have to save up. Let's see. Destroy the skin around your nails and stuff through picking and things. Yeah, people that do finger picking or skin picking and stuff like that. Back when I shaved my head in 2013, I shaved my head totally bald for kids' cancer, and I thought, my hair is going to be gone. And so, it'll take forever for it to grow out long enough for me to actually be able to pull it out. So maybe that will cure me of my trichotillomania, since all the other things I've tried hadn't. I tried, all the different medications, all the different types of therapies, behavioral models, and things like that, and nothing had fixed it. And so I was like, oh, that'll do it. Yeah, no, apparently I just turned to dermatillomania and I just started picking at my scalp really bad until my hair grew out long enough to pull my hair back out. So apparently that's how my body decided to cope with that. It was interesting. Oh, thank you, Denise. My boo says, yeah, because your content always juicy. It gets juicy. It stays dramatic. I was like, here I am moving away from all the, beauty guru drama and stuff, because a lot of that got toxic and brought some people around in my orbit that I didn't want around in my life to bring me down. And so I was like, let me move away from that. And then I'm doing here, let's do kind of current events and stuff that is affecting all of us all around the world. And that shit's dramatic too. I'm like, wow, well, I guess I'm meant to read tarot on drama. It may not be scandal like a YouTube guru scandal, but it's gonna be like a political scandal or something. So either way, just kind of trading one for another, but at least less people come for me this way. So there's that. But yeah, juicy. That's a nice way to say it. I feel like I've got fluff in my nose, and so I keep being like trying to itch it, but it's probably just one of these fibers from my pants that I just, pulled to all but damned. Okay. Let's see. Yes, wigs are hella expensive. It's so ridiculous because a lot of people, not everybody, I know a lot of people wear wigs just because they enjoy wearing wigs, but a lot of people, especially people who are buying those types of wigs that are supposed to emulate white hair, white people hair or whatever, a lot of people who buy those types of wigs are buying them because of some insufficiency in their own hair, whether it's perceived or whether it's medical. Like with my stuff, it's, something that I can't help. I try to help it, but I can't. And so it's like, well, damn. I mean, I guess you just got to live basically bald unless you're rich. But I have the luxury of being able to save up for one. So that's good. And so that's what I do. That's what I did with that one. I saved up for it and I got it. And then I have been keeping it in my closet for waiting till the time that I would end up needing to pull it out, and I think we're about at that time. So don't be surprised if the very next video y'all see of me, I'm wearing a long straight hair wig that I wore back in the Tati days. Y'all have been warned, so the 24 of y'all who are here now know about it first, and everybody else on the channel is going to be like, what the hell, what? And yeah. Let's see. Not to say that there aren't good wigs on Amazon. I'm sure there are. It's just people who wear wigs like as a daily wear, there's just certain things that you look for, and certain stuff doesn't hold a candle to it. It'll look like it's okay in the pictures, and even if you wear it, it might be okay, but there's certain things, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I could break it all down, but I'm sure that would be kind of annoying to y'all if I tried to break it all down. I'm doing a live stream. Riquito just got home from work. I'm sure I could break it all down, but it would literally be too much information and y'all would be annoyed on it. I hear you in the hallway.
I heard you screaming
doing a live stream. You can tell them hello. You got back home from work?
Yeah, this is my last stop.
This is your last stop. He's like, yeah, this is my last stop because you got the mail.
This was in the mail, yeah.
It was in the mailbox?
All for you.
All for me? It's probably garbage.
I got one.
You got one?
And it's a bill.
And it's a bill. That's how it works.
All right. I got it.
Okay.
In the shower. All right, bye.
Oh, man. Let's see. Kat, hello. Finally caught a live stream. Yes, this is like a nonsensical bullshit live stream. I apologize that there's not a whole lot going on with this one. We're just hanging out real quick in between work breaks. I got to get back to work soon, but I just really wanted to take a break from that and get to touch base with y'all because it's been almost a month. So, yes. Denise says readings are always going off the rails, but you're here to help us. It's going to get bumpy. Apparently, this is going to be a bit of a bumpy year, especially in the U.S. from what we saw in that U.S. reading for 2023. Hello, Jesus. Hey, Joycey. Hello. Alrighty. Yeah, wigs seem to be a lot of work, but then again, for me, with my hair and all my insufficiencies and issues, everything is a lot of work with my hair, so wigs actually end up being the easiest. Even if they are their own amount of work, still, somehow, they end up being the easiest. They don't feel the most comfortable. Obviously, if you're wearing something extra on your head, then you're going to feel like you're wearing like a beanie, you know, it's going to feel like you've got like a little hat of sorts on. So obviously in the summer, especially here in South Carolina where it gets like 100 degrees, that fucking sucks. Yeah, you burn the hell up, but that's what it is. Tracy says, hi Ricky, bye Ricky. Yeah, he just walked in from work. He's like, this is my last stop. Because he went to the mailbox, apparently. Yeah, he's cute. He's precious. He's funny. He's got such a pure spirit. I wish I had a pure spirit, but it's dampened by anxiety and bullshit. Oh, God, I don't want to know about banks getting crazy. I'm like, I want things to just be easy. How has y'all's 2023 been for you so far? And what did you think about the 2023 overall international reading versus the 2023 US reading? I bet there are some thoughts around that as well, especially since there were a few people watching the U.S. reading that aren't from the U.S. They're like, hey, you know, Canadian here, I want to watch what's going on in y'all's country because it sure does impact ours. Stuff like that. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, man. Let me hydrate. I was looking at my water bottle and it literally says hydrate on it. And so I was like, oh, it's saying hydrate. It makes me feel like I've got dry mouth, so it makes me feel like I should hydrate. Hi, GeneXO. Hello. Yeah, 2023. Rough already. Shit. Goodness. The reading was good. The dudette abides. Hello, Valley Girl. Hello. Oh, good. Glad that you thought it was helpful. Like, there were just, for me, there was just a lot of synchronicities happening in that last one on the USA one, where like at the tail end, all of that stuff about like the arches and things. And I was like, well, let me look up spiritual significance, and then read that definition. I'm like, what the hell? You know, it's just like boom, 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 all these things back to back to back that I'm like, I cannot make this up. I had no idea this is where this was going to go. How would I have known that this is the direction that this would go in? Whoa, I need a break. And it's just been, oh man, felt Mercury retrograde. Oh my gosh, do not get me started with that Mercury retrograde shit. It had, as someone that has, like I said, 3 jobs, having miscommunication and like communication problems at several jobs at once, the headache that caused. I'm annoyed. Glam Girl ATL, hello. Glad y'all are here. Aw, thank you, GeneXO, for all of that. Quit your job next December? Oh, literally? Like you have your plan in place? Wow. Said it's been a year. Hope it calms down soon. It doesn't look like it's gonna calm down. Well, that being said, there will always be pockets of calm and pockets of like, boom, lots of stuff happening. But it does seem like, you know, my readings have been saying that it looks like there's this build kind of coming up to around 2024. And so it does seem like we're still in the era of build. So, bless. I heard a puppy sneeze. It's like, oh, puppy sneeze. Puppy sneezes are so cute. They're funny. They crack me up. Oh, man. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, okay, just for shigs, I'm going to shuffle up these cards and just pull one card right now to be like, okay, one card that is kind of an overall card or overall message around 2023, just in general. Just something we can know or need to hear right now. Just, you know, just because. So spirit guides, angels, archangels, light beings, surrounding me now, spirit of God and my higher self, please assist me in the sacred co-creative process of pulling one card for the highest good of all sentient kind. Thank you. Love you. All right. So let's do one. I'm trying to shuffle where y'all can see. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pick this one. What is this? All right. King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. That is interesting. Wow, that is interesting. Because that means 2 different things if we're talking about lower level or if we're talking about upper echelon. Then, okay. I'm like, give me one card, just general. All right, so let's break this down. Lower level, you know, you see how in my readings a lot of times my guides tend to break things down into micro, meso, macro. Y'all have seen how they kind of tend to do that. Here, on the micro level, I'll break it down into all 3, you know, for the sake of this, because it does make a difference. And so that's why tarot gets complicated. It's like, it's the card, but it's also reverse, but it also can have the micro, meso, and macro meanings. And so it's just, but that's what I love about it. I love the complexity of it because it brings so much fabric to life. But at the micro level, what this will mean is that financially speaking, interesting that literally Glam Girl and Denise have been putting things in the chat about some challenges with the banks or something like that. Because on a micro level, we will be seeing some financial challenges this year. The fact that there's so many memes across the internet right now about the price of eggs, the fact that people are making memes like, here, I'm proposing with this, and it's not a ring, it's an egg, and stuff like that to just be funny, but funny as in, ow, this hurts, how literally some jobs might pay less than $9 an hour, but yet a dozen eggs could cost like $6. So like, wow, you worked a whole hour to buy a carton of eggs. Good job. That just the inanity of it all. And so we're going to see more of that in our personal lives, micro level, we're going to see more of that type of penny pinching, squeezing, making sure we're doing the budgeting well for our households, trying to be practical about spending. That doesn't necessarily mean we're all destined to be destitute this year. It just means that it's okay for us to think practically about spending. So what I think that might look like on a macro level, micro. Sorry, we're still on micro. What I think that might look like on a micro level is that we might see people not buying quite as much fashion as they usually buy, or maybe not as much makeup or hair appointments as they used to do, or maybe people are gonna, you notice they buy more stuff that is like, non-perishable items that they can just kind of save and have, that you can get in bulk cheaply, like big bags of rice or big bags of dried beans and lentils and things like that. We might see this year that the styles even change. So by that I mean, like, instead of this excessive designer brand, beautiful jewelry, stuff like that, people might start being like, okay, let me, do the relaxed, casual, maybe grunge, what's the word? There's a word for that, like utilitarian type styles or stuff like that, because, those things are a little bit more classic. They don't really have to be limited to trends. So it's cheaper to just buy that and hold on to it throughout several different, seasons of trends and stuff, because that's just going to be a more cost-effective type of thing or whatever. And so we might see those kinds of things. So just a lot more practicality around these earthly matters, which includes finances. On a more mezzo type of level, that middle ground, we might see that in our own communities, that there might be watching their spending. So we might see that there's less or fewer laws being passed in our towns, in our counties, around, let's, spend this much money on this and this much money on this. You might find that it looks like they're kind of bearing down to bare bones, the kind of, like skeletal spending, where it's like, well, we know we need to fund this, and this. Sorry that we can't fund these other electives right now. That's a luxury, not a need. And we might see those kind of choices being made around spending in our communities and things like that, to not be super flashy or exorbitant this year, to be much more, again, practical is the word. Within our communities, we might see that instead of doing like fun big gatherings, that there are practical gatherings, like, hey, let's do this to support the kids in our community, or let's do this to support, the homeless in our community, or let's do this to support, things that feel charitable. It looks like would be a lot of that kind of happening. A lot of people, grassroots planning, trying to create those kinds of things that are practical and helpful things. There, at that meso level, there's going to be a lot more cost benefit analysis, not just throwing it out there just for the sake of throwing it out there, but what is the benefit? And is this benefit going to outweigh the time, money and energy that it would take to do that, or not, because we're not gonna expend something if it's gonna be too much. And so seeing a lot of that locally. Then of course, last but not least, macro level. The thing that was so interesting about seeing a King of Pentacles in reverse, macro level, is that all the themes that we've been talking about so far at kind of individual and community levels still applies. So all that stuff still applies, but beyond that, this has kind of got a little bit of a double entendre, twofer type of meaning to it at the macro level, which is to say that the elite class, you know, the people that are way richer than everybody else, so they get to have more of a say and they get to make more decisions and, you know, yada, yada, yada. They seem to usually be unaffected. With them showing up here in reverse, they're going to take a hit this year some kind of way. So I don't know if that means something just literally, you know, just by chance with how the world is working and turning, something just so happens to hit them hard, like hit their investments hard, or hit their businesses hard, or hit, you know, some other version of their livelihoods hard. I don't know if it's something like that that just kind of happens organically that's not really planned, or if it's something like us regular folk getting more and more tired of it and more I guess disillusioned by the unfairness of it all and the ridiculousness of it all, to where we all start doing something and it affects them. Like, how do I say this? Like the picture they're giving me in my mind is, you know how, like, if you were, say you're in a room of 100 people and you poll those 100 people, like asking them questions about, hey, did you know this thing was kind of happening? You know, or are you aware that this is going on in the world? Are you aware that these people do these things and they're in charge of these things in the world? That if you poll a room of 100 people, there might be, I'm going to pull numbers out of my ass right now. So just know I'm pulling numbers out of my ass right now. Let's say there's 50 people out of those 100 that are like, oh yeah, I figured something like that was happening. I knew. And there would be the other 50 that would be like, what? No way. If that's happening, then, oh my gosh. And you could see the wheels start turning as they like start awakening to what's really going on. It seems like there could be a potential for more of that room of 100 to start seeing what's going on. The people that didn't usually pay attention or didn't usually care or weren't usually noticing or were, and this isn't trying to sound mean, although I know it does sound mean, were too simple-minded, maybe slower, and didn't pick up onto it, didn't notice it as being a thing, that all of those types of folks this year have an opportunity to kind of notice it this time, to where it's kind of happening or being shown in a way that it would be hard to miss, where it's like, now their wheels are turning. Now they're starting to see something. And as they start to see it and process, then how they react about that or make decisions about that starts to take us down a different path. And so it's so interesting how I literally was like, let's pull one card. And it happened to be this card. And now we've got this kind of layered complexity, this multi-dimensionality about 2023, which is a very interesting takeaway, I think. Very interesting. So, I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts on this? I bet you're already writing your thoughts on this. So I'm going to go look through the comments now and see what I may have missed, because I bet you're already looking through and leaving your thoughts. And then soon I will have to wrap things up, tie a bow around it, and go so that I can finish my work stuff. But let's see what y'all are saying about all that. That's kind of a lot, actually, to me as I'm processing. I'm just thinking, wow, that's kind of a lot. Let's see. All right. Oh, Sherry Williams, hello, hello. Glad that you caught a live. Hopefully you're still here to be able to hear me say hello to you. I'm sorry that I'm late on saying it. Joycey was like, 1 card draw, yay. Denise was like, it'll probably be the death card. It wasn't. But that's a funny guess. Oh, man. Eva Mendez, hello, hello. Thanks for dropping by. Man, I don't know the exact dates of the retrograde. I wonder if somebody else does know the exact dates of when that was. I bet we could Google it. Let's see. Stephanie Charles, hello, hello. All right. Denise says, I think we're all overworked and stressed, so we stopped following the insanity, and now we'll see it coming fast. And you're like, Denise is always writing her thoughts. Oh, man. Yeah, there's probably a lot of people that say, like, listen, I've got too much shit going on in my own lives for me to be paying attention to what's going on up there, because what can I do about it anyway? A lot of people feel like that, you know, and it's easy for us to get into that powerless kind of feeling, so totally understand that. But yeah. Lauren Myers, hello, hello. Damn it, 45 minutes late. Hey, everyone. Hello, B. Hey. It's okay. As always, there will be a replay. We did do a 1 card pull that ended up being longer and more complex than I think any of us thought it might be. Although we all know, when am I ever to do something quickly? I apparently suck at doing things quickly. So, safe travels home, Joycey. Okay. Gene XO says, today's the last day of retrograde, Mercury retrograde. Thank goodness. Now, as usual, they usually say that sometimes there's like that aura period a little bit before and a little bit after where you can still kind of feel some things from it, but hopefully not as strongly. So there's that. Oh, man. I feel you, Kat, with the finance thing. Debbie B, hello. He said, Mercury finally went direct today. Now we have the post-shadow phase to get through. See, that's what I was like, there's some kind of a like aura thing before or after, but I don't know the right words to say because I don't know a lot about astrology. So Debbie B right now is our resident astrologer because you seem to know more about astrology than the rest of us right now. So finally went direct today, and we have the post-shadow phase to get through. Thank you for letting us know that, Debbie. Very, very helpful, very helpful. Lauren McMurray, hello. You're like, I know you said it would be short. Glad I didn't miss it even for a hot second. Aww. Very sweet. Debbie Fletcher, hello. Happy to see you too. I am going to have to wrap up and leave soon to do some more work stuff, but I did poke in for a little bit. It's been almost an hour, and the replay will be up. So for everybody that missed the 1 card draw where we were going on about some things to expect here for 2023, some main takeaways, that will be up shortly after the live ends. So y'all will be able to see all of that too. So yes, indeed. Yeah, after all this finances that I had to pour into this damn house, I'm like, oh God, please don't let anything else happen. Another Denise Hill, hello. Oh goodness. It's just, yeah, it's a lot, but we'll stay looking at some things that are worth our focus, such as the fact that we are getting a break from Mercury retrograde. Thank you. So glad that we've gone direct now, as Debbie said. And glad that things are trying to trend for the better, even if it might feel sloppy in the interim. So the readings that we've seen have said. But it does seem that they keep putting in nuggets of hope there. So do want to hold on to that, because hope is what makes everything kind of keep going. In terms of, I saw somebody say earlier, I think it was Denise Ebert earlier about the, I hope I just said your last name right, Eber? About the channeled readings saying this kind of, predicting these kinds of things for a while. I do need to do that now that it's the 18th. Usually around the middle of the month, I like to get the channeled readings out, and I haven't gotten the channeled readings out yet, so I need to do that. I need to find some time to kind of pull inward, get in my meditative state, channel those readings, and get that out for the percolators and the Perk Squad, so that we can see what they talk about this month, because last month it was a message of hope. That's what reminded me to say this, because we were just talking about hope. It was a message of hope, which was nice, especially that they gave us that around the holidays. So now I wonder if they're going to be like, all right, let's get into business. Let's put on our gloves and dig in. I wonder how to go. Mercury not in the microwave, thank God. LMAO. Yeah. White Mountains of New Hampshire. Ooh, that sounds wonderful. Yes, I'm glad you made it anyway, Laura McMurray. Yes, absolutely. And yeah, watching the replay, and Debbie Fletcher too about the replay. Yes, to catch some of those things. I was just talking a whole bunch of stuff that people probably don't care about at the beginning. But I was saying that this is the last time y'all are probably going to see the curls in a while, that I have done this curly style, let my hair be curly, for 2 years now. Same curls, same color. I'm sick of it. My trichotillomania has given me some bald spots. It is time for me to bring out the wigs again. So all 32 of y'all in here know about that first. When you go see another video of me here in the near future and I've got a wig on that's long and straight, y'all won't be shocked. Y'all be like, oh yeah, she gave us a heads up. It was going to happen. Who the fuck is this? Because I might look like a different person. Yeah, Denise says the channel readings are no joke. They've always been trying to warn us. They do say. Laura Myers, wig out, sweet lady. Yes. Oh man, well thank y'all for having been here and hanging out. Hope that was a nice, helpful little one card thing for today. It's good to get to see y'all again. It's been almost a month, so I'm glad that we didn't make it a whole 3 months before we got to reconnect. I'm glad that we were able to reconnect in this short time. Wendy Olsen, hello! It's okay. Yes, there will be a replay, and we did a one-card draw that actually went long, because you know how I am, Wendy. I can't say something fast. Here, all the context spilled out, so you'll have that to see. But thank you for being here, Wendy. And yeah... We'll see how things go. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Glad we got to reconnect in less than 3 months. I will set another reminder on my phone for another live stream for us to do in the near future. I'm really going to be trying to carve out ways to connect more, and not let those other jobs take over to where I kind of get squeezed out of being able to do videos and live streams with y'all, because obviously it's what I really like to do. It's what I really want to do. So I'm hoping to be able to carve out some more time for that. But thank y'all for being a great break from work right now. I appreciate that. I'm going to get to it, be a good worker bee, and do my worker bee stuff. Thank you, Gene Exo, for all of the modding help. Hello, AM. It's okay. The replay will be up, and we did a one-card draw with lots of context that you might want to see about 2023. So no worries, and shout out to you, AM. Even if I'm going, still want to say hello to you. But yeah. So have a great rest of your night. Of course, don't be a stranger. Come back and see me, and I will come back to you later. I will see y'all later.